Hi, I am your friend Avinash, and today is 15th January 2024. Today's video topic is object oriented programming language. There are many object oriented programming languages, and Java is one of them. Another language such as Python, C Sharp, C++, these are also object oriented. TypeScript, JavaScript, these are also object oriented programming languages. There are four pillars of object oriented programming. Before moving to that, we will discuss the features of object oriented programming. There are in total 6 main features of object oriented programming, namely object, class, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction and encapsulation. Now we will discuss one by one. Class is the logical entity. We can create data members means we can create variable and methods into the class. At the time of when the class loads the class, this class loads by using the class loader. This class do not get allocate any memory into the heap memory as long as we don't create the object of it. Object is the real world entity. When we create object, then when we create object of the class, then class gets memory into the heap, class gets allocates memory into the heap area. With the help of object reference, we can create object of a class by using the new keyword. Just take example, student. We will create the object of class student. Student obj is equal to new student parenthesis. By this obj is the object reference, and with the help of this we can access the data members. Means we can call to the methods written into the class into the classes. Next, now we see the four pillars of object oriented programming. First one is inheritance. Inheritance is used for code reusability. There are in total 4 types of inheritance: single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance, and hierarchical inheritance. In single inheritance or simple inheritance, there is only one parent class and one child class. We can achieve inheritance by using the extend keyword. If we create the object of child class, then automatically all the methods present in the parent class we can access by using the object created of child class. The next type is multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance includes only one parent class and multiple child classes. Parent class is also called as super class, and child class is also called as subclass. Let's take an example. Class A is the super class. Class B extend class A. Class A. Now all the methods and properties which are present in class A get transferred into the class B. Then again class C extend class B. then all the properties of class C contains all the properties and methods of class A and class B. If we create the object of class C, then we can access all the properties of class A, B and C. This is called multi-level inheritance. Next one is multiple inheritance. Java doesn't support multiple inheritance through classes, but it supports multiple inheritance through interface. We cannot extend